Hello everyone. In the world of medicine, many important discoveries happened by accident and changed how we think about health. But 3 of these discoveries were really special and made a big difference in medicine worldwide. These breakthroughs were not only amazing in what they achieved, but the stories behind them were also unbelievable. First of all, welcome to our channel, The Research Mind, where we share innovations, breakthroughs, and blunders of science and tech in every video. Now, let's get back to today's story, which is about the top 3 accidental discoveries in medical science. The accidental discovery of anesthesia. Have you ever been to the dentist or had a surgery? If you have, you might be grateful for the discovery of anesthesia. Anesthesia is what makes you feel numb and pain-free during medical procedures. But did you know that its discovery was actually an accident? A long time ago, around the early 1800s, doctors found a new way to do surgeries that changed everything. Back then, surgeries were really tough because they were super painful. People had to endure the pain without any help because doctors didn't have a good way to make it less hurtful. But then, in 1846, a dentist named Dr. Horace Wells had an interesting idea. Dr. Wells went to a fun fair in Hartford, and there, he saw a show with something called laughing gas, or nitrous oxide. This gas made people feel really happy and made the pain go away. Dr. Wells thought, hey, this could be useful in medicine. So, he tried it on himself. Dr. Wells and a friend used the laughing gas, and Dr. Wells had one of his teeth removed. To his surprise, he didn't feel much pain. He was excited and thought he found something amazing. He wanted to use laughing gas as a painkiller in surgeries. But, when Dr. Wells showed this to other doctors at a hospital in Boston, it didn't work well. People didn't believe in his idea, and the demonstration failed. Despite this, Dr. Wells kept trying. Then, another doctor named Dr. William T.G. Morton, a former student of Dr. Wells, came into the picture. He wanted to improve on Dr. Wells' idea. Dr. Morton used something called ether, a liquid that can make people not feel pain. In 1846, he successfully used ether on a patient getting a tooth pulled out. This was the first time ether was used as an anesthetic in surgery. Unlike Dr. Wells, Dr. Morton became famous for his work, and ether became the go-to painkiller for surgeries. This changed medicine a lot and helped many people who had to go through surgeries without feeling so much pain. The accidental discovery of X-rays. Once upon a time, in the year 1895, a scientist named Wilhelm Röntgen was working in his lab, experimenting with cathode rays. These rays are a type of invisible light that is produced when electric current flows through a vacuum tube. To observe these rays, Röntgen used a special screen coated with a material that would glow when exposed to cathode rays. One day, as Röntgen was conducting his experiments, something unexpected happened. He noticed that even when he covered the tube with a thick black cardboard, the screen still glowed. This puzzled him because the rays should not have been able to pass through the cardboard. Curious and excited, Röntgen began to investigate this mysterious phenomenon. He called the invisible rays X-rays, because X is often used to represent something unknown or mysterious. Little did he know that this accidental discovery would revolutionize medicine. Röntgen soon realized that these X-rays had the extraordinary ability to pass through many materials that are opaque to ordinary light, like human flesh. This meant that X-rays could be used to see inside the human body without the need for surgery. The medical world was astounded by this breakthrough. X-rays became a powerful tool for doctors to diagnose and understand illnesses by providing detailed images of bones and internal structures. Suddenly, it became possible to peer inside the body without making a single incision. Röntgen's accidental discovery earned him the first ever Nobel Prize in Physics in 1901, and X-rays quickly became an essential part of medical practice. They are still widely used today for various purposes, from detecting broken bones to identifying diseases. The accidental discovery of penicillin. Once upon a time, in the year 1928, a scientist named Sir Alexander Fleming was working hard in his laboratory at St. Mary's Hospital in London. He was trying to find a way to help people who were sick because of infections caused by bacteria. One day, after a long and tiring day of experimenting, Fleming left some Petri dishes, those round flat containers scientists use to grow stuff, on his workbench. He probably had a lot on his mind because he forgot to tidy up properly. Then, something unexpected happened. After a 2-week vacation, Fleming returned to his messy lab on September 3, 1928. When he checked Petri dishes with Staphylococcus bacteria, he noticed an odd thing. One dish had mold on it, and the bacteria around the mold were mysteriously dying. Instead of ignoring it, Fleming got curious. He dug into this strange situation and found that the mold, called Penicillin, was making a substance that killed bacteria. Fleming named this substance Penicillin. This accidental discovery changed the world of medicine. Penicillin turned out to be a powerful antibiotic that could treat many bacterial infections. It transformed the treatment of serious illnesses like pneumonia and sepsis. But getting from this accidental find to a widely available medicine wasn't quick. Fleming had to deal with challenges in making enough penicillin for it to be useful. It took until the 1940s, with the help of scientists like Howard Florey and Ernst Boris Chain, for penicillin to be mass-produced and accessible for medical use. Penicillin made a huge impact on healthcare. It turned deadly infections into manageable ones and played a big role in extending human life. The accidental discovery of penicillin shows how scientific progress can be unpredictable and often happens by chance. Looking back, Fleming's messy lab and the unexpected encounter with mold not only saved many lives but also set the stage for the development of lots of other antibiotics. The story teaches us that sometimes, important discoveries happen by accident or from unexpected places. It shows how being curious, trying new things, and not giving up, even if things don't work at first, can lead to big breakthroughs. From laughing gas at a fair to using ether in surgeries, it's a cool example of how science can surprise us. That's all for today, but stay connected with The Research Mind channel for updates on strange science experiments and technology. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.